Welcome, my fabulous ballroom dancers. My name is Noé Alonso, and I'm your dance professor here on YouTube. Today, we're going to be going over our New York in Latin Cha-Cha. So the difference between American and Latin Cha-Cha is straight versus bent, and then water painting versus oil painting. Today is going to be a brief tutorial in that particular step. So if you want to learn more, continue along with the series, and the playlist is going to be linked right here. All right, so let's get to it. Today we're going to be going over the New Yorker. So the New York or the New Yorker, whatever. Pretty sure it's the New York. The New York is just a bringing over. So last time we went over our hand to hand. So we have this position that we're familiar with, going backwards, rock step, and hand held forward. And in this dance, we can be either starting in closed position or in an open position. Single hand hold. There's a couple different ways you can do that. You can begin this step. Let's just say, for instance, we're already in open hold. So I'm holding my partner's hands, leaders palms facing up, and then followers palms facing slightly down, palms facing down. And what's going to happen is that we're going to let's take our open right. So we have a right New York is going to be taking a step onto our right as the leader. So it's going to be 1, swivel, step forward, 2, replace, 3, swivel back, and then chasse to the side. So for this again as the leader, it's going to be hand open, right hand you can have just on your, I'd say your second rib. So from here we have 1 swivel, 2 rock forward, and then replace, swivel, step side. Okay? Now the entire time I'm going to be pushing my partner forward, offer the hand, pulling her back, replace, and swivel. What I'm doing is just trying to keep this hand in the same line the whole time versus like doing, I don't know, starting a lawnmower. You don't want to do that. It's a little too much. So for the leader again, it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Continue basic or continuing on to the next one. Okay, so for a side view, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. You can offer the hand earlier, you can offer around 1, just so long as you're connected by the next one. So the next portion is going to be your New York to the left, okay? So the New York to the left is the same as on the right. So that means I'm going to be taking a step to the left, hand on rib for the leader. Then we have swivel, 2, replace, 3, then come side together, side, opening up as you go. So normally during the chasse section, when you come back from the 2, 3, offering both hands, change to let your partner know that we're going to be going into a rock, replace, so you can go into a New York on the right, then the left, then continuous. To counts, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 to continue on the next side, okay? So that's just both right after each other. Normally you can continue this for a couple of goes and add a variation at the end. For right now, it's just going to be knowing the steps of the New York on the right and as well as the left side, okay? For the follows, it's going to be the mirror opposite. You know, for us again as the follow, we're going to have our palms facing down. That way we are ready. What we're going to do that's slightly different as the follow is we're going to open up our arm. So what happens is that this is our beginning into arm styling. Nothing too crazy, just out. Nothing too crazy, not even like fierce fingers. It's just out, straight, nothing too crazy. You can have it in a blade, you can have it in whatever. I'm just going to keep it real simple. Just have your hand extended with a little bit of energy in it. For the follows, we're going to be going step 1, swivel, 2, replace, 3, swivel back, cha-cha, 1. So for me is the follow again, but on the left side. This is the leader's left, my right as the follow. So we have 4 and 1. Now I'm just going to bring my elbow up slightly and then create from there a nice wee line. What we're trying to create is this guy here, okay? Like this action. So it's just going to be an open second, really. 2, 3, and then offering our hand back to our partner. Okay, so to count as the follow, we're going to be going from right to left. That means it's the mirror opposite. Left leg is going to go for us as the follow. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Don't hit the wall when you do it. But that's essentially what this pattern is. Nothing too crazy today. It's just a basic breakdown. We'll go with music later. Alrighty, so this is a basic breakdown of the New York. The New York is just a crossing over of your step. Again, you're doing this in open position. So when you do this with the partner, you'll be holding hands. So as the follow, the lead, nothing too crazy about that one, okay? So hopefully you enjoyed today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.